You would like you to do it? Mm-hmm.
And the Aces making a change here.
No, I'm just rocking.
Yeah, for 6 here.
Okay.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing she is more than just a shooter. Lexi Brown takes it inside for 2.
Pass to Cannon. Inside, Gustafson.
Nope.
And she converts the layup.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's McDonald. And here's Cook.
Cook.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball.
Team foul.
Outside Young. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
I'm shooting. You only got 3.
Here's Colson. Off target from three-point range.
I really took my feet out today.
Out of bounds, it'll be Aces
You gotta stop
ball.
throwing ball. Crazy. Gotta pass.
Stolen. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Aces ahead, leading by 17. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Okay. 4 and then 4. Yeah, wait to get live. Easy. Where you shaking from?
A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
You know, it's really about limiting your mistakes, and they've done that here in the first.
And I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways to widen that turnover margin.
6.
And the Aces with possession. Jackie Young on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Aces ball.
Why do you keep throwing ball?
I want to shoot it. I want like.
Here's Colson. Pass to Bell. She tries for 3. It's hauled in by Burrell. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Aces ball.
Come up the court with the ball. Stop throwing. Stop throwing the ball from back there.
Here's Colson, guarded by McDonald.
Crazy.
Gustafson can't hit.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
And they call the 8-second violation.
That away.
Too much time
You know how to
getting
play.
up court.
I'm not the beat
Boneheaded
you.
play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
And stolen by Ari McDonald.
Come on. There it is.
The Sparks call
Los
timeout.
Angeles calls.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Well, maybe the question facing coaches and front offices building a team, do you go big or small these days?
Yeah, I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to say both. Having different lineups can really help your team. I like teams that can do both depending on the opponent, depending on the situation.
Oh, come on, Tim. I'm not going to skirt the question. I'm going small. Push the pace, and of course we all know 3 is greater than 2. Plus, it's just fun to play small ball.
Now here's Plum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass. And she really just refuses to quit on any play.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Big blunder there. That cost them.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
What? I'm gonna tell.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
I know. I'm gonna call up on FaceTime.
No.
Okay, come on, play.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You
He's
keep
not
pushing
doing
the other
them
button
any
first.
favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen. Yet another bucket in tight for her. That's how she's earning her points.
Oh, okay. Remember.
Today.
So it's the Sparks now. Here's McDonald. And Asia Wilson with the block.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents too.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Brown. So the whistle blows on the shot, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regard.
I win. You got the golden. I got golden. You got nasty golden. One
To the personal foul, seeing if it was the right call.
Is it why you play basketball? I love basketball.
Please.
And this is the time here now. Different angle can sometimes make it a lot clearer.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you compare the slowed down speed to real time, you get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are really moving at and how fast the action really is. It shows how hard it can be sometimes to see everything in order to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into the review process, double checking, and really it helps the game continue on.
And she makes the first. So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2. Las Vegas dictating the flow. Jackie Young from outside. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting. Now here's McDonald. She's guarded by Plum. Let's go. Young's shot is off.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Hamby. Brown with it. 6 on the shot clock. McDonald. That one falls.
Playing way above her listed height. McDonald not afraid down low.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
An open look for Kia Nurse. It's hauled in by the Aces. Gray outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The shot by Nurse, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Wilson. And again, it's Las Vegas.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Pass to Hamby. The 3 ball. She can't get that one.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Outside Young. Got a piece of it. Now the Sparks moving it up. And the basket by Hamby.
0 problems running rim to rim for Hamby. A gifted athlete, her long strides make up lots of ground quick.
Pass to Wilson. It's stolen by De'Erica Hamby. Here's Brown. Buries the corner 3.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 ball right there. The defense was in position to block her path to the hoop if she took it inside.
Here's Wilson. Good D by De'Erica Hamby. For 3, Kia Nurse. That misses, and she's 0 for 4. Rejected by De'Erica Hamby.
On defense, Hamby is so active, looks for any opening to swat the ball and blocks the shot.
And the Aces call time here. Now Clarendon. quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Hamby. Brown. Back to Hamby. Out to Nurse. Clock at 6. Now Brown. And the basket by Hamby.
What a feed by Brown, and off guard maybe by position and by trade. Her passing abilities get better each year in the league.
Here's Wilson. Yes. Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
And Chelsea Gray is going to pick up the foul. That's her first foul.
Team foul.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hamby outside. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. Stevens. Stokes with the rebound.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, it's a part of her game that's improving. Young's been working on that three-point stroke. Will add another dimension to her game.
Launches it. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Aces ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Wilson has been dominant in this game.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
And when you watch a WNBA game, what do you guys think about the current state of play?
I love it. You know, we're in this small ball era, so we've seen the pace and three-point shooting go way up. There's just much better spacing on the floor these days.
And I think the fans love it, too. Everybody wants to see points, and we're in the best offensive era in league history.
Drills the three-pointer.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space on the perimeter, she wastes no time firing away.
Young shot's good.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
Look at how solid Brown's mechanics are. Zero hesitation on the catch-and-shoot bucket.
She's off on that one. Excellent D there from Kelsey Plum. Wilson with it. Stevens covering. A nice shot by Wilson.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
And when it comes to WNBA accolades, Kelsey Plum has a knack for racking them up.
A champion, all-star, 6th player of the year. In fact, in her first All-Star Game appearance, Kelsey Plum won All-Star Game MVP. Few players can say they've done the same.
And here are the aces now. Double team on A'ja Wilson. It's hauled in by the Sparks. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Clarendon. Nurse outside. Stevens in the post. Brown with it. Takes the 3. Stokes with the rebound. And stolen by Stevens. Can't connect from short range. Here's Wilson. Up and in on the layup.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Lexi Brown on the wing. Sparks, no good that time either. Now the Aces with it. Now here's Plum. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Wilson.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
And Plum gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Clarendon. Here's Hamby, and it's good for two.
Tremendous work by Hamby, winning the rebound. And she puts it right back up to the bucket.
Here's Cannon. Good D by De'Erica Hamby. And here are the Sparks now. Down low, Stevens. And the layup's good off the glass.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Colson. No good with the triple. Outside Clarendon. Hamby. Has to Cook. From beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Hamby. Puts the ball into the wide open shooter's hands.
Here's Colson. Clarendon covering. And here's Cannon. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
This Sparks squad struggling.
Megan Gustafson. First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Nurse. Outside Clarendon. Hamby. Has to Cook. And here's Clarendon. Launches a three. Cans it from downtown.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Yeah, at least now they're playing good basketball.
Now here's Clarendon. 6 to shoot. Over Gray. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
And that one's good. Stokes.
Assisted by
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
And it's the Sparks ball. Right side Clarendon. Cook. The three-pointer off the mark. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Wilson with it. She's got 32 points. She gets that one.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Now Wilson. Jackie Young from outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Aces ahead, opening a huge gap. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And it's the Sparks ball. Here's Cook. Tries again. Here's Burrell. From down in the low post, it goes.
You have to be disciplined on defense.
Biting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Now here's Plum, and stolen by Arie McDonald. And Kelsey Plum gets the whistle that time. That'll be her second foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for Las Vegas, Asia Wilson, Jackie Young.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Arie McDonald with the assist.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Goes back up, and Wilson finishes it off.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
That one drops for her.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
Here's Gray. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Wilson in the post. Rebound by the Sparks. Here's Cook. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. Asia Wilson goes in. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, the moment Wilson gets any momentum going towards the rim, you can pretty much put up 2.
Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Gray. Finished off the break.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
Here's Cook. Offensive board. Can't hit from in close. Wilson left side. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
For a front court player, normally a center, Wilson has such a solid jump shot, forces you out to contest.
Pass to Cook. And here's Brown. And she's good on the 3 ball.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And here's Wilson. To the middle. Picked off midair. Asia Wilson with some nice D. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here's Plum. Arie McDonald with some nice D. Pass to Plum. Banked in off the glass.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Here's Cook. Expanding her range. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Now here's Plum. She's covered closely. A nice shot by Wilson.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
And Kelsey Plum gets the whistle that time.
Team foul.
That is her 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Clarendon. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
And a foul on Gray.
Aces foul.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. For 3, Kia Nurse buries the long-range jumper.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from 3-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the 3s.
Here's Colson. And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. And that's an intentional foul.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
And some changes here for the Aces. So she gets them both. Here's Gray. Wilson outside. Takes the three. Clarendon grabs the miss. Wilson with the steal. They're running. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
The strength of Wilson on display, able to beat contact, finish the play.
The second chance effort, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one misses. Well, Brian, Chelsea Gray is the whole package and really a true point guard.
Well, she's consistent with her scoring, and she can really move the ball around. One of the better shooters as far as percentage in the WNBA.
It's good.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now here's Nurse. Brown sinks the triple.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss, probably.
Wilson in the post. She's guarded by Stevens.
Perfect rebounding technique, shielded her off and kept her behind her.
Stolen by Chelsea Gray. A'ja Wilson goes in. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
A'ja Wilson.
A daring scorer. It all stems from Wilson's conviction in her game. She's effective in more ways than one.
And so she hits both. Brown with it. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. And the Sparks, another three.
A very nice rhythm to her shot. Nurse is not someone you want to start hitting threes. They can come in bunches when she gets going. You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the board. I have no idea why she's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between those two.
Maybe. I mean, that's the only explanation for it, and even then, it's not a very good one.
Now Wilson. And that one drops.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to
Great, yeah. Carry the bag is the pressure, making the magic. I'm getting top in the traffic. I stop the whip. I'm equipped with the bars and flows and the cadence. Protect all my angels that triple forward at 3. I'm just breathing, taking it easy with the big boss rabbit. I seem so manic. You struggling with your first date. My one pageants. I've been bragging a lot. My ego big as Ray Ross Palace. When I rap, I be saying whoa like a TikTok challenge. You with your homies whipping on the Ventadors on IG, but I see that don't matter if it ain't video. Back up the get your racks up. The difference between me and you was very drastic. Man, I would never leave.